Hello and welcome back to the No More Trauma virtual yoga, mental health and wellness studio. My name is Tanya. I am a trauma-informed yoga teacher, wellness facilitator, and coach. I like to introduce this channel where we practice yoga and Pilates for trauma recovery, inspiration and healing, and mental health tips to live life after trauma. So as you can tell by this title, we are going to meditate on the full moon. So the full moon is actually yesterday. However, that energy is still lingering. So astrology may not be your thing. However, what I take a look at is I focus on the energy, right? And so in that energy, there is movement in the flow state, right? That embodies the flow state, compassion. And so we tend to feel a lack of trust when that space is imbalanced, right? So if we're moving through life and we're not fully embodied in that flow state, there is some resistance. We may experience lack of trust with our decisions or how we move throughout the world. Maybe in our internal space, maybe there's some distrust in our decisions and what we do, what right action to take. You may experience imbalances with the thyroid, the pineal glands. You may experience some challenges when really feeling as though you're not connected with source energy, whether that be, God, divine, Buddha, whatever you believe in or not believe in. And so how do we bring that space back into balance as we begin to look at and self-examine how do we operate in the world in terms of trusting or in terms of being open and receptive maybe to the information that's provided, or there may be some uncertainty, maybe even not being able to focus, right? If you're just having some moments where you can't focus, you can't, you're not functioning in that space of decision making, or just finding that purpose. And I kind of hate to use the word purpose. I know that's such a big buzzword that everyone's using, but what it is, where is your place, right? And so how does it feel in the body, in the mind? Because when we experience that disruption above, then what happens is we experience that disruption in the body. And what I mean by that is maybe you notice in yoga, right, where the body is not being receptive to where it is that you're trying to go in your pose, in your asana, or maybe in Pilates. When you practice with me in Pilates, you may notice some stiffness or maybe inflammation, or a locking of the joints. And so we start to go a little bit deeper and go into the nerves, go into the mind. Where are we resisting, right? And in what parts of our life maybe experience a little resistance. So I won't continue any longer because you did come to this for a meditation. So what we'll do is we'll recite an affirmation. We'll do a little bit of acupressure massage, massaging the crown as well as the third eye. And we'll also just explore that word trust, to open ourselves up for more compassion and more flow. So wherever you are, maybe you're watching me in the car. I used to do that sometimes where I would meditate in my car. So maybe you're in the car, you're on break. So bringing soles of the feet down to the earth, right, into the car, or maybe you're sitting in a chair. So wherever you are, just start to get comfortable there. And begin to bring the sit bones, awareness to the sit bones. Okay. So maybe the soles are stacked underneath the shins, or maybe you have, say, a block or bolster underneath you. And gently allow the shoulders to fall away from the ears. The palms rest the tops of the thighs. Crown of the head in line with spine. And we'll take 3 collective breaths together as you soften your gaze out in front of you or gently close the outer eyelids. Go ahead, inhale. And exhale out. Beautiful. 2 more together. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Last one. Inhale through the nose. And exhale. And just slowly bringing your awareness to your belly. You begin to explore the sensations that showed up on the mat today or on the chair, wherever you're sitting. Just notice if there's any anxiety, uncertainty, irritability, or stress. Maybe there's tightness, soreness, sleepiness, or maybe enthusiasm for the day. Just noticing those emotions, not attaching ourselves to them, but just noticing and honoring that. And also beginning to notice any sensations, any thoughts that come up around the word trust. Exploring that feeling in the heart. Exploring that feeling in the palms. Exploring that feeling in the belly. Notice if there's any tightness, cramps, or emptiness. And just inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. Begin to notice if there's any uncomfortable sensations in the body wrapped around the word trust and flow. And see if you can send all of those thoughts, those emotions, sensations as you picture a balloon. And on the exhale, see if you can exhale any of those thoughts, emotions, attachments into the balloon. And whenever you're ready, just allow that balloon to gently float away. Just letting it go. Just noticing the body feeling lighter. And on the next inhale, gently taking that right index finger and middle finger, gently bringing it to the crown of the head, noticing that space in between the ears, and just beginning to massage that place in the center of the crown. Just making tiny circles, maybe taking that left palm, gently bringing it to the belly. And as you gently continue to make your massages, your circles at the crown of the head, begin to recite the mantra, I trust my decisions are being guided by the universe. Inhale. Exhale. Continuing to massage the acupressure point in the crown. Inhale. Exhale. Reciting that mantra twice more. I trust my decisions are being guided by the universe. Inhale. And exhale. And maybe you reverse the circles counterclockwise, still massaging that crown space. And just feeling the energy pressed against the left palm as it's placed on the belly. I trust my decisions are being guided by the universe. Inhale. And exhale. Gently releasing that right palm, just placing it down on tops of the thigh. And taking that left palm, placing it down on tops of the thigh. Just noticing the crown of the head feeling lighter, feeling freer. More clarity. And on the next inhale, just taking the left palm, the index finger and middle finger, bringing it to the center of the brows, right at the third eye, as you begin to massage that acupressure point right at the third eye. Gently massaging, making little circles. Releasing any tension, any stress, anxiety that may sit right in the center of the brows. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths. So inhale. Exhale. And gently reversing counterclockwise the circles. Just inhale. Exhale. Gently releasing the palm gently down to the thigh. Again, just noticing how the body feels in that space of trust and flow. Maybe it feels lighter, more freedom to move and make decisions, create ideas. More space to imagine. More space to dream. Just noticing the inhales and the exhales. Just noticing the heart becomes lighter. More space to love. Noticing the palms lighter. More space to create. Noticing the belly lighter. More space to flow. Noticing the hips and soles lighter. More space to trust. A few more breaths here as we begin to close the meditation. On the next inhale, gently bringing the shoulders up to the ears. And exhale, gently letting it go. And slowly opening the eyes. Beautiful. Gently inhale, reaching the arms up overhead. Exhale, bringing hands down, heart center. Thank you so much for joining me in this beautiful full moon and post full moon meditation. I'm so grateful that you've joined me. I look forward to seeing you back. Remember to live abundantly, love your authenticity, and radiate organic happiness. Namaste.